Hendo, thanks for joining us. A narrow defeat tonight at Whitehaven. How do you reflect on that result?
Obviously gutted, if I'm honest with you, Jacob. Gutted. We knew how important this fixture was for us as a club and as a team, and unfortunately we weren't good enough on the night to get the job done. Really disappointed, mate.
Yeah, fantastic start. Two tries in the opening 20 minutes or so.
Yep.
Yeah, you must have been really pleased with the start that your side got off to.
Yeah, we got off to a great start. You know, we obviously looked at this fixture. We had a couple of bodies back, which gave us a boost. And I was pretty confident coming into the game. I thought we had a really good balance to our team of youth and experience. And and I thought, like I said, we had a real simple plan going into tonight because we knew the opposition are a team that don't make many errors. They keep it pretty simple and they just wait for opportunities to get inside your 20, and then that's where they're at their most dangerous. And we spoke about trying to restrict them opportunities inside our 20, and I thought for large parts of that we did a pretty good job defensively to limit and restrict them those chances. But ultimately, the times that they were down there, our try line defence really let us down, mate. It was nowhere near good enough to the standards that we set here at York and what we expect from one another, and that's the most disappointing thing for me. I thought, like you said, we got off to a great start. We came out, we executed what we wanted to execute in terms of the plan. We got off to a really good start, and then it was just a couple of errors or a penalty that just gave Whitehaven that field position an opportunity, and we weren't good enough. We didn't have enough resolve to defend our try line, and ultimately that's what's let us down at the end of the game.
Yeah. Obviously, a fight back of sorts towards the end of the game. You pushed it really close towards the end, so showed plenty of character, but just not enough in the end.
We've showed plenty. Listen, mate, we've showed plenty of character and effort all year. I'm not going to question the players' character and effort because they've demonstrated that in abundance all season, mate. Like, there's no issue with that. What we're lacking is a bit of smarts and a bit of the right quality at the right times. And there was some lapses of concentration there tonight. That there was opportunities I felt where we were in control and we could have really gone for the throat, but then we just let them off the hook. With some lapses of concentration, silly errors, unforced errors, and then ultimately for me, the defining factor of the evening was we just didn't have enough resolve and resilience defending our try line. As simple as that. We've got to show more than that, and we have seen it in occasions throughout the season where we've really worked hard defensively on the try line and kept working for each other. But tonight we just didn't have that same sort of energy about us and urgency about us or desperation about us.
How costly were those errors? I think we finished on the wrong side of the error count tonight. How costly were those at certain
very
points?
Costly, mate. Very costly because they either came at a point of the game where we were in control and made us then lose control because we then gave Whitehaven field position, which they didn't have to work very hard for their tries, did they? It wasn't through any magical play they put on. They just ran hard and bumped a few people off, would-be tacklers, and scored points, or we just sat off, when they went wide on us and just allowed them to get over the try line way too easy. So. They were very costly, those errors at crucial points of the game, but again, it's a learning curve, and that's for a lot of these players. And I think we've got to. Again, I'm not a coach that makes excuses, but the reality is we haven't had the biggest squad all year. We've had a number of injuries, as we know, and we haven't had that opportunity to get our best 17 out on the field. We've had a lot of young guys. I think a third of our squad are under the age of 21, and the majority of those guys have played most weeks, and they're learning on the run, so to speak. You know what I mean? But it's a collective effort. It's not just the young guys. Some of our established guys, have been a bit hit and miss as well. So. I just feel like, I'm really disappointed tonight because I felt we had enough quality within the team, enough experience within the team to go on and be able to win that game tonight. We knew it was going to be very, very challenging and difficult. They were coming back off the back of a defeat to Keithley and were at home and would want to bounce back on that. And we knew, obviously, with the 3-day turnaround and the travel and that we were going to have to, make sure we had really, really good ball control and just played it real simple and just grinded that win, if that makes sense. And we almost did. We almost did grind the result, but like I said, I think for me it's very, very simple. If we just defended our try line better than what we did tonight, then we win that game. Simple as that.
Just finally, obviously another really short turnaround now, obviously against Halifax Panthers on Sunday at the LNER.
Yeah, it is, mate. It is, and we've got a group of men in that change room there that are hurting. They're extremely disappointed. They know that. They weren't good enough tonight to get the job done. But like I said, they'll do everything they can to be ready to go Sunday and try and bounce back there at the first attempt.